time in the Southeast Asia Champions League group. We have Rice coming in from the pretty much loser bracket up against MYS, who won the regular season, claiming them this grand final spot already in the group stage before. Rice going for a similar team comp as in the first match. They have the Glaceon, Delphox, Aegislash, Slowbro, and probably a Hooper again. This time going for another defender, so they just went for the same four Pokemon, but now with a third defender. And MYS going for a Snorlax, Blastoise, Venusaur, Blissey. Oh, Nightmare Foxy has an incredible Zoroark. Is he going to pull it? I think it's going to be pretty good here. Delphox, Glaceon, they're very squishy Pokemon. This Zoroark could be insane. Especially with a lot of frontline and a Blissey support, I want to see it. Go it. My Nightmare Foxy, yes. There's the Faint Attack Zoroark. Actually, no, he plays Night Slash. Last time he played Night Slash. It could be Night Slash. He has Rapid Fire Scarf. And Muscle Band. I forgot he actually plays Night Slash. He doesn't play Faint Attack. I would like to see Faint Attack on this game more. But yeah, he's probably going to go for the Night Slash with that Muscle Band Rapid Fire Scarf instead. So, we're going to decide on who becomes the champion of SEA. And also who takes $5,000 prize money and claim the first seed spot from this group. So a lot on the line. 5,000 and the first seed. And obviously, of course, everyone wants to be a champion, right? You want to be the champion for glory. Let's get it. Our last grand final. We already had the Indian grand finals, the East group grand finals. Now we have the grand finals for the SEA region. Our last one. I'm going to be so sad. And we have a pause. All right. Technical issues. And we're back in the match. Issues have been resolved. Nightmare Foxy taking over the jungle for Team MYS. And Rice, we're going to have a 4-man jungle. They're just going to clear it very fast altogether. Actually, I'm going to do it as 3. The breath is currently being taken as 3 players. Haven't seen this one either yet. Necro's going to take over the red buff. And they're going to head towards this top path right now. Going on to Snorlax ready. We have the red buff onto this Hornedge. And yeah, I mean, they're just going to get away from it though. A Squirt and Snorlax obviously very hard to take down early game still. 2 defenders on top path for MYS. What we have the Bulbasaur and the Shenzi currently. And there's level 5 evolution already done for Zoroark. And he's going to look for these KOs now. Zoroark, still one of the, even though Zoroark has a terrible win rate, is one of the best early game Pokemon you can have. Faint Attack and Night Slash are absolutely crazy in early game. And can snowball games very, very hard. And he's already on top path now. Fighting, looking maybe for the engage. But yeah, nothing really going down yet. Oh no, wait, he was illusioned on the minimap. That's why I didn't see him. He's on bot path. Never mind. I thought he was like behind the Snorlax on top. But he's actually just illusioned right now as the Slowpoke. And he's going to go in for the Night Slash. He's going to look for the Delphox. Can he do it? Nope. Night Slash. Everything just died so fast. He couldn't even reactivate it. Couldn't even reactivate his Night Slash. It just all went down so fast. Going back to jungle now. That illusion on the minimap is kind of messing me up. He's just pressing illusion. Oh wait, it's super. No, it's super invading now. Where's the Zoroark? I can't see him on the minimap. Which one is he? Oh, there he is. On the left side. He's invading now. With the Blissey together, they're going to take away 1 buff. And we've also have Hooper from Rice taking also a buff away. Tech is going to land. This could be the first KO of the game, and it is. It's the first king. Yimu's going to take. He's also going to score 30 points because Snorlax has less HP, which means he's going to get auto-targeted by the Icy Wind, but Rebonks is going to fall at least. That's 1 KO for the South Rice. But Zori is also getting caught by the Night Slash. The X hits the mark, and he gets taken down right before the Hyperspace Portal is even active. So, MYS with 2 KOs. Rice with 1, but those 30 points for Yimu are absolutely crazy. That is so many points going in for this War Turtle. And he's already almost level 8 now. So he's going to be absolutely crazy in this early game. Got a Rapid Spin already. Nightmare Foxy, 7.5. He's even behind this War Turtle now. I mean, it's in the same team, so it doesn't matter too much, but still. That's just how much experience this War Turtle has got now. Top path. The first Pokemon to hit level 8. And Rice doesn't even have a single level 7 Pokemon yet. Execute's very close to it. Gonna pick up the Flame Charge very soon. Hyperspace Portal. Whoop actually porting top path to help out the team for those Altarias up there. Necro really has to look for the Aegislash evolution. It's getting close to it, but you can see the level difference between him and the War Turtle. Absolutely crazy right now. The Sacred Sword goes in though. There's the Water Spout Rapid Spin. Can they actually take down another War Turtle? No, Aegislash goes down barely. And Yimu's gonna live on literally 1 HP. What a close fight. First, the Hyperspace Portal just barely doesn't make it into it to live. And then also War Turtle living on 1 HP. That's lucky. Nightmare Foxy getting caught right here, but he's gonna go back in. And Ivy's just gonna take this KO onto the Delphox. He's gonna dive back in, dive back out. And yeah, he can't really go into this go right now. 4 people of Team Rice are down on this bottom path. And we have 47 to 0 points for MYS so far. Do we have any Unite moves? Yeah, Blastoise already has Unite move up. Is he gonna look for it very fast? He's just gonna go in first. Aegislash is gonna get a KO onto Snorlax, but 2 people are down for Rice. They can't keep their members alive right now. And Yimu's gonna be so strong right here. Icy Wind hits Yang, but he has the Giga Drain, but the Mystic Fire is gonna snipe it. Nightmare Foxy diving in again. And the X is gonna get Delphox. Ace is gonna get the Fox. Regice is dropping low, and Zorak is gonna claim it with that Unite move. And he's gonna dive onto Eo now, who's gonna be struggling. X, and it's not enough damage, but no, the Shadow Claw. Afterwards, is still enough damage from Mew. My Fox might be going down right here. Has a nice illusion, but it can't keep him alive. Blastoise Unite knocking up 3 members of Team Rise. Looking for the Rapid Spin Water Spout now. They can't really don't have enough damage to get them on the skull. They're gonna get out for now. And now Mew, Blissey is getting caught, and he's gonna go down. Interesting team fight. MYS there we see coming out ahead. But they still lost some members over there in the end. But yeah, man, this Blastoise is going to be so strong and hard to deal with. Already going in again, XQ's dropping super low. Can he make it to the berry in time? He makes it to the berry in time with the eject button. And he literally is on 1 HP Necro. Looking for the Sacred Sword onto Nightmare Foxy. The right guard is there. Can he follow him? One more Sacred Sword could be it. But no, he can't reach it. Goes there. Gets taken down by the Blastoise. And now they're going to look for this top lane push. Have a level 10, level 9 Venusaur as well already. Almost level 10. Go look for this push right here. Try to get those 40 points. But Fox Unite is nicely paced. Is going to hit 4 members of Team MYS. And now, XQ's on the chase. Can he find Zorak? Zorak barely getting out. Living on 1 HP. Or like not 100 HP, but like around 200 HP. He's going to heal up with those berries. But now XQ doesn't have Unite move up, which means he's going to start farming. And MYS should just be taking a Regieleki. A fight is breaking out. Spectator. MYS is going to take the Regieleki. They also get Hooper. Now they can maybe push for the score right here. The Regieleki is probably going to walk in. Aegislash is not going to be able to defend the 1v5 right here. But Froggy, man, it hurts to me see when people make misplays like this in the grand final. Blissey for some reason takes the 20 score in, which means the Regieleki just finished off the goal. They miss out on another 20 points on one of their carries. Would have had a 41 going in for that Regieleki. Now Zorak is kind of caught. He's getting taken down by the Hooper and Boned Laser. That's a 1-for-0. Heavy Slam back out. Can they finish off the Aegislash? The boost auto attack rips him back to base. And it's a 1-for-1 in the end still. But they missed out on 20 points there, and they also missed out on a 40-point experience for one of their carries, because Blissey just wanted to get those 20 in, thinking he can maybe break the goal before the Regieleki goes in. Wasn't even close, so Regieleki finished off the goal and they lose out on 20 points and a lot of experience. But maybe they wanted to just have it on Blissey for cooldown recharge on the Unite move. I have no idea. Just fights back out right now, XQ with that Unite move of Delphox, but he's getting... Oh my god, he just gets ran over! This Venusaur Blastoise team comp is so annoying to deal with. Blastoise eject buttoning onto Glaceon. Glaceon's getting stuck on the boost auto attack of Venusaur. He's also getting taken down. And now they can maybe get a double 80 in, or double 40 on the score right now. Or maybe not, they're gonna go for the Reggie first. They're gonna claim it. And then can go for the 40 and 50 push right here. 40 points go in, and 50 points are going in. Or MYS, 207 now to 104 points. In complete control. And they have much insane late game as well. That Blastoise Venusaur obviously are incredible late game Pokemon. Same are Glaceon and Delphox. The Slowbro could be maybe game deciding Pokemon as well if they can lock down the Venusaur in a Slowbro Unite move and burst it down in a Venusaur and a Delphox Unite move. Could also happening. Aegislash getting caught again. Really not having a good game so far. He is dying a decent amount. Zoe looking for 40 points right here. Has the Phantom Force back out. And he's totally fine. Nightmare Foxy diving in again, looking just for these Altarias. The Shadow Claw can also knock them out of the hyperspace portals. They have to be kind of careful going for these aggressive hyperspace portals. Snorlax might be caught, has to heavy slam back out, but there's 4 people right here. The server is going to connect. Block is there, and the Mystic Fire is gonna hit Snorlax right into the face. MYS looking for a top lane push now, but they know that Rise can probably just recoil, and they can't go for this push on the second goal. MYS now with a level 13 Zorak, a level 13 Venusaur. Blastoise must also be very close to 13, so it's looking very scary for Team Rise now. And compared to Renaissance, MYS just is a bit tankier. Last game, that Solar Beam Venusaur didn't have a chance in those late game team fights. It was kind of just taken down because it's so squishy with that Sludge Bomb. But now we have the Giga Drain Pellet Dance, which makes Venusaur a tiny bit tankier. But then again, Rise also have playing Pellet Dance Venusaur into Delphox with its Unite move is not that easy. It's quite actually one of the best counters, one of the best Pokemon into that Venusaur is the Delphox. That's why he probably went for Solar Beam last game as well, because team fighting running into that Delphox is very scary. It's very difficult as well, so we're going to see if they can keep the Venusaur alive with Blissey. Or if they can't. Rayquaza still at full HP, and Rise just auto-taking a tiny bit. Wanting Rise to make a move. I mean, Rise has to make a move. They're the team that's behind. Heavy Slam is going to land onto Snorlax, onto Slowbro, but Snorlax dropping quite low already. The hyperspace port is there for 2 members. They're going to go back to full HP instantly. Snorlax has to recoil, but he's getting soft boiled egg right now. Oh, Blissey might be caught. And now there's a Hooper and Bomb being dropped, and Rice is going on the offensive now. Can they find the Slowbro Unite onto the Venusaur maybe? But Rayquaza is dropping already under half HP, and Rice is just going for it. They have the Aegislash Unite, they have better last hitting, and they're gonna get it! They get it! They just always win the last 2 minutes somehow today. They're gonna get the they get the Rayquaza. They're gonna get 2 KOs as well. 100 going for Aegislash, 100 going for Glaceon. Rice! Again, they're just... The winning team just can't do it today against Rice. They always win the final 2 minutes. Of course, the game is not over yet. There's still 1 minute of play time, but 200 point difference now. MYS in a decent lead. And Himo looking for the carry. He's even going to get taken down. They're even dying under their own goal right now. 2 are down, 3 are down. For the side of MYS. And Rice are rising up over here, apparently. But I think this is just what you have to be more aggressive when you're the winning team as well. You can't be so scared of walking. Like, if the enemies just have a better, you know, last hit for the objective, you can't just let them walk into Rayquaza like this. Hooper was pretty much in the middle of it, on top of Rayquaza. They just let them start it, and then they have the Aegislash Unite for a perfect last hit. And Rice is gonna take the first game of this grand final. Ooh, MYS now claiming Mew for Night Mew Foxy, banning out the Delphox, and they also claim a Slowbro, a Clefable, Blastoise, and the Gardevoir, which I am surprised we haven't seen more Gardevoir today. I feel like Gardevoir in all the games has always had very high impact. Up against Rice with Venusaur, Glaceon, Blissey, Aegislash again for Necro for the 3rd time today, and Iluna going for the Snorlax. Can Rice take it 2-0 and be the champions? Would be very unexpected, but I mean, Rice has always been also a contender, obviously, to win the SEA group, but MYS has looked like the best team in this region so far. And they now have Night Mew Foxy on this Mew, which is very, very scary to be up against. Obviously, he even has Mew in his name. You know, that's how much he likes Mew. So, it is scary. We have Mew Slowbro. We have Snorlax invading, actually, and MYS is not ready for it. Can he take it away from the Rides? This would be huge for the side of Rice. And I think he didn't get it. No, wait. No, he got it. He gets blue buff. He steals it away from the side of MYS, and now Rides is going to be very sad. There we go. Blue buff is there. You saw him getting 4 Aeos energy on the bottom right, and he was able to claim blue buff already. Rides has to walk around now, maybe claim at least this Baltoy, but Luna's just gonna be there and he doesn't care. And we also have Rebongs with an invade. He was able to steal red buff away with the Clefairy. He does get taken down, but the Clefairy invade at least got buff experience. So not too bad either for the Clefairy. I haven't seen this one yet. Invading. But yeah, Night Mew Foxy looking for the last hit right here. Light Screen comes through. He's gonna pull it back into a boost auto attack, but he doesn't get the last hit. He actually did not get the last hit. Also going for the boost for the solar beams of the Electro Ball for this early game, and Zoe might just go down right here looking for the Berry Steel. Can't quite get it. That's another KO for the side of MYS. I'm gonna go into Necro now. Skybash not gonna be quite in range, and Necro's just gonna walk away. For now, at least. Glaceon looking for an invade on the left side, just waiting for this blue buff to respawn. He's instantly gonna try and take it away from this Curlia, who now has a Psyshock though, so does he have Psyshock? I didn't quite pay attention. And we have Rebongs invading again, but he has Moonlight. I mean, he has Moonlight, so he might just lay out a bit of damage. Night Mew Foxy isn't there, just giving vision. Clefable just giving vision for this Mew to maybe snipe it away. So both teams looking for invades. And Glaceon was able to probably get this blue buff looking at it. And Zoe for Blissey was able to secure the blue buff for Rice as well still. So both teams... No, wait. They get 2 blue buffs. I'm so confused right now. There's so much going on this mini-map. I don't know who's on which side anymore, guys. They're just always on the other side of the map. The Night Mew Foxy up against this Venusaur. Another invade is coming through. And Red Buff gets stolen by Rebongs. On this Clefable, some of these supports are getting all these buffs. It is a wild game so far. They're just invading each other's jungle over and over again. And now we have Rice looking for a push with AXQ, having that Assault Vest on. Which, I mean, is actually the Assault Vest is a great pick right here, I feel like, in this game. He's up against 5 special attack Pokemon. So this is actually Assault Vest value. The rare Assault Vest value. 5 special attack Pokemon on the side of MYS. Ooh, and Warthog is gonna get this double blade on top again. So this Blastoise is on its way to just be a strong Pokemon for a 2nd game in a row. Ayo has to be here. He Jackbuns quite early away from his Ice Wing Glaceon. But I think he could maybe even win this fight if he has Water Spout Rapid Spin up. Reggie spawning 5 seconds. We have Snorlax jumping in with that heavy slam. He's getting poked down Boost auto attack doing a bit of damage, but not too much. XQ now running in. Has the petted dance. Oh, he's just running around onto Yang. And Yang has to be super careful right now. Curly has nowhere to go. They're trying to go for this Reggie steal. They're chasing down Yang. They're trying to get the Reggie maybe in times to heal up a tiny bit, but they can't. They can't keep their Curly alive. Nice flank by the Solar Beam of Mew is able to secure the Reggie for the stuff MYS. They're going to get a shield. They're going to get some healing. MYS also hitting level 8 on this Mew. Looking for this fight now. There's 1 down. There's 2 down. Rekko's also going to fall. And MYS still winning the fight. Double KO for the Wartortle, who's now a Blastoise. XQ might get dove as well. Clear Case is going to land. Water Spout, Rapid Spin. Do they have enough damage to get on XQ? The Giga Drains are landing. And looks like he is tanky enough to not go down on the score right now. Goes actually in again. Has another Giga Drain onto 2 targets. He's healing so much right now. Blissey's also back for him to keep him up alive. And 50 points to MYS, 53 to Rice. Only a small lead in points, of course. Nothing too game deciding yet. Eeyore picked up a lot of experience on top. He's level 10 now. This Glaceon is going to be a threat in this game for sure. Already level 10, highest in the game. Gardevoir not even level 9 yet. So 2 levels down on those backline carries, but Mew also obviously very strong right now. They're looking for the score right now here. 16 points go in. For the Blissey, I don't think XQ is going to be able to score because Rebong should be able to defend the Go Zone against 2 targets thanks to Moonlight Healing. Yeah, she goes in though. Goes very deep. He has to be careful a tiny bit. Because those auto attacks of Venusaur do a lot of damage. But he's totally safe. Runs in again with the Moonlight. He wants the Zitaria. Is he doing too much now? I feel like he's doing a bit too much, but he stays Unite Move up just in case he goes down. He can press it to Unite Move and heal back up to a lot of HP. But he just runs away with the Moonlight. And now Rice is going to get the score in though. MYS also finishing off top goal. Rice still with a lead now of 38 points. And the fight's breaking out again. MYS is going so deep right now. There's no jump pads yet. They're just going to look for the score. Can they get some points in as well? They get 21 in for the Clefable. They also got another few in. 37 for Blastoise. And they also find Aegislash. Slowbro might also go down right here. Wait, this game is such a mess right now. Blastoise Unite is going to not hit Venusaur because of the full heal. Mew's dropping quite low. It's just going to recall in this Unite move, which he can do. But no, it was too late. He gets revealed. He gets revealed and gets taken down. It's 2 KOs for Rice. He pressed his recall button a bit too late. And the Unite move did end. And then he was able to get taken down by the Glaceon. And Rice looking very good. This is one of their best mid-games they had so far. In a complete mess of a game. I mean, it's very entertaining, but I have to say it's a complete mess. I don't know what's happening. People are just very aggressive on left and right side. Lots of invading going on. But MYS, or like Rice, is looking the best they have so far today when it comes to the mid-game and early game. Only a few points behind as well. They have a level 12 Glaceon. But MYS do have 3 level 11 Pokemon with that Mew, Blastoise, and Gardevoir. 2 minutes to go for this Rayquaza. Could be the final one. It could be. Clefable healing her teammates up a tiny bit. 25 seconds for another Regieleki to spawn. And this could be the next part of contestant. Night New Foxy looking for level 12 right here. It's going to hit the boost out tech onto Aegislash, but they're actually going to just engage on him. One more Icy Wind, it should be enough. And yes, Mew gets taken down, obliterated by this Glaceon. He's going to eject button away from the Slowbro. Smartly enough, because he would have just gotten Unite Move there if he didn't. Or Gardevoir Unite is going to hit Aegislash, and Aegislash is going to get traded. 1 for 1. That was a very good eject button by Eeyore. If he doesn't eject button there, he's instantly dead to the Slowbro Unite. That would be a huge KO for MYS. They're going to start taking this Regieleki now. They probably should get it unless Venusaur can get in. No, it can't. Solar Beam off me is going to secure, but a huge Venusaur Unite's going to land on the back line. Slowbro Unite's only going to go into Blissey to deny the Bliss assistance, but it's not even up actually. The fight is still breaking out. We have Clefable already down for MYS. We also have another one falling. Slowbro getting sniped away. And he was super low. One more Icy Wind's going to do it, but Eeyore doesn't want to overextend. The kill is not worth it. And he has to abandon ship. MYS does claim the Regieleki with that Soul Beam of Mew. And we have another pause. Again, Rice is having internet issues today. And we're back in the game. The pause is over. Everyone is back in the match apparently. 12 points going for Clefable on bot path. Not too much. Just getting maybe some Unite Move charge back up. 20 seconds for another Reggie to spawn. And this could be a huge fight. That Reggie has great timing for both teams to still be there and still be in position for Rayquaza afterwards. So I'm pretty sure we see both teams going to battle for it. Rice with a better fight as well, because they still have a goal behind them, which makes it a bit easier, because they have more space to be in. Zoe has to use his speed button. Is quite aggressive right here on this Blissey, just looking for vision. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, he's just frontlining right now, just looking for vision, trying to scout out for his team. And the Reggie is spawned. It's Regice, and we have only XQ going so deep right now. He's getting taken down. What is he doing? He's just 1v5 in the enemy team. What? His team is nowhere to be close. He just ran in, being a bit too overconfident. He gets taken down on Regice. Solar Beam comes through, and MYS is going to take up this Regice. He just went so aggressively. And of course, you don't want to Bliss Unite move. They don't even have it up yet. They're missing 3 night moves still on the side of Ryze and MYS. Might just go for the Rayquaza themselves now. It's dropping already. It's around half HP now. And I want to see MYS just be more aggressive this time around. Just look for the fight. And be more aggressive, but obviously it's quite difficult. When your Solar Beam flies through. Execute is not level 13, he's only level 12. He runs in, gets surfed, he gets Solar Beam Night moved, and the Solar Beam is gonna hit him. He just runs in. They have no Blissey Unite to even help him out. It's still up now. Oh god, it's gonna be... Okay, can Ryze somehow win this still? Glaceon is there. Cloud1 Unite. Completely whiffs. Blastoise Unite only hitting Glaceon as well. Rayquaza dropping to half HP. They still have Aegis Lich Unite move up. Eeyore at full HP gets Telekinesis. He's gonna lose his Icy Wind stacks maybe. No, he doesn't. And Rayquaza gets taken down by Mew. MYS is gonna take finally a Rayquaza. And Ryze is gonna lose the last 2 minutes. I don't know what Venus just did. I'm gonna be honest. That was not it. That was just not it. MYS is going to take the second match, and we have a third match coming up in a... That was an interesting game, that's all I can say to this one. Draft number 3. Actually, every single grand final in the Asia Champions League went to a game number 3. So, a lot of action. We always like when grand finals go towards the last final deciding game, right? We have Ryze with first pick. They go for Glaceon, Snorlax, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Blissey. Venusaur again for the 5th time. And MYS has a Slowbro, Delphox, Machamp, Comfy, no, wait, not Comfy. Clefable, and they pick the Zoroark again. They pick the Zoroark from the first match. But they did lose it, right? Yeah. They pick it again. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this Pokemon in this draft. But I guess it's just the second Pokemon he plays. So, yeah, going for that Zoroark a second time. For Night Slash as well again. He has Muscle Band. Rapid Fire Scarf, going for that Night Slash. But I don't think it's going to be too effective against Ryze. I mean, we shall see. Maybe he's gonna surprise us. Let's get it. Who's gonna become the SEA champions for the Asia Champions League? We had 7 weeks of gameplay. It all comes down to this match on who's gonna be the champion. We had 5 weeks of group stage gameplay. And then we had 2 weeks of the playoffs now, which is now ending. It's gonna be the last match for the Asia Champions League until the until the offline finals as well. So, we're kind of sad actually. It's ending now. I'm already kind of sad. Of course, very excited for the offline tournament where we see India, Japan, and Taiwan, and also MYS and Ryze clash. Those are going to be the 6 regions or 6 teams going there. But yeah, it's going to be our last group stage game. And the offline final is going to be in mid-March. We have Machop and the Clefairy on top path, looking for this last hit right here. The 2 pink blobs in early game. And Shenzi's going to be victorious over the Spytoy. And there's already Glaceon with an early gank, but so is Nightmare Foxy. But he gets stunned over the Night Slash, and first KO of the game for Ryze. On this Glaceon, Clefairy gets taken down. One jungler is going to be successful right here. The other jungler didn't quite be successful. And Icy Wind Glaceon is just so annoying over Pokemon still. Man, it does so much damage early game. But he got knocked out of the Night Slash, and Nightmare Foxy got taken down and punished. That's the problem of Night Slash as well. If you get stunned one time, it might just be over. I would like to see top lane right now, because we have the Nightmare Foxy going in right now with that Night Slash, looking for it. But all the Ataris are dead again. Too fast, so he can't keep chaining his Night Slash. And now we have Glaceon actually going for the invade. Is Team MYS aware of this? Could be a huge mistake for Eeyore. If he gets caught right here, it's a lot of experience would be going to the MYS and Night Slash. Zoroark is now fighting Glaceon on the right side of the map. Spectators, but he gets stuck in the wall. Glaceon eject buttons over it and makes it out alive. He makes it out alive. Alright, now Nightmare Fox is going to pick up the red buff. Someone's going down right here. And he's going to claim this for himself. 11 points going for Blissey. And Necro is also going to score another 10 points, stacking up his special specs. We have Zoroark ganking top again, but I don't think he can take down a Wartortle necessarily. Does he have enough damage for it? Not with the Blissey around, surely not. Wartortle is under half HP though right now. They're still fighting up top path. But Wartortle makes it out alive. Nightmare Foxy also taking some damage, but it's much, much healthier still. Blissey might be caught in mid, turning into a bunny. Looking for the push right here. Want to go those 26 points in, and they're going to dive onto the Wartortle, but he messes up the Night Slash. He messes it up, and now he might be caught right now. Can he get those 26 in? Blissey trying to stop it with a pound, but he can't. He can't do it. 26 going for Zoroark. 97 points now for the side of MYS. Already a decently bit ahead in points. Nightmare Foxy again. The Night Slashes are not working out yet this game so far for him. He's messing it up over and over again. Maybe a bit of nerfs coming through, because this is a very important match. Grand final. Winner takes 5,000 and first seed and are champions, so obviously there might be some nerfs coming into play as well. But he has not been looking too good yet on Night Slash in this game. Yang already level 8. Though, that's quite insane that the Stealth Fox on bot lane has gotten level 8. Also picked up a blue buff, of course. I'm gonna pick up another last hit right here. And he's getting so close to level 9. So they're just gonna go for this Reggie? Both teams don't have too great last hitting this time around. I don't know even who is better last hitting. Maybe the Night Slash of Zorak is gonna be decent. But Regirock is getting pulled out very fast. It's gonna fully reset. They want Delphox on B on level 9, but I don't think they have enough experience they can get right here to get this Delphox to level 9. But neither team really has good last hitting. I guess Icy Wind might be the best last hitting tool in this match. XQ diving in again. Nightmare Foxy's going and blocking the full heal. But I don't think he has enough damage. He gets taken out by the Icy Wind. Has no chance of doing anything. And now Rice is just running over this team fight. 4 people are down of MYS. And they take the Regirock too. They have no chance in this team fight. Absolutely zero. This time XQ just stays alive. They're going to score 30 points, 35 points. Another 9. Are they going to finish off the score? It doesn't look like it. They're just going to keep Venusaur on bot, or maybe Icy Wind Glacier on bot, and just keep on farming these minions. Actually, no, they're all rotating towards top path now. Interesting. So they're not leaving anyone bot lane. If they were looking for an invade right here, almost getting maybe the blue buff. But yeah, we have, okay, Glacier is going to stay bot, and he's going to farm a lot of experience, and then maybe do a 40 cap afterwards. I like it. That's a lot more experience going over to the side of Team Rice. And we have Rebongs invading. Looking for this invade right here, but Zorak might be caught as well again. Emus dropping super slow and Smudgechamp barely gets away. They're going to chase on Zorak. Heavy Slam is going to land, and Venusaur is going to claim the knockout onto Zorak. And now we have more members of MYS maybe caught. There's the one spot rapid spinning Jack buttoning after Machamp, but he doesn't have enough range after the Jack button being used by Machamp to actually get the KO. And you can see Glacian is still farming this on this bottom path this entire time. Nightmare Foxy's not even level 9 yet. And Glacian picked up like 6 or 7 wild Pokemon. He's already level 11 now, compared to a level 8 Zorak. But Zorak might be just winning the fight right here. Glacian has used Unite Move for bot path, but Zorak can't quite get the KO in. One more Icy Wind is going to get Zorak as well. He's going to make it back to the goal in time. And Regieleki does get claimed by MYS. The fight's breaking out on top path. XQ super strong right now on this Venusaur. This time he is strong. There's a Machamp Unite being used. Can he do something about this? So the Bliss Assistance knocks him up, and he gets one shot by the Bliss Assistance almost. Now 9 points going for the Blissey. Another 4 points going for Blastoise, and 28 go in for Snorlax. And this time actually the Venusaur looking unkillable in this match. So maybe the 5th time was the charm. Just pick Venusaur for the 5th time. It lost every game so far. Maybe finally it's going to take a win today. And it would be in the most exciting, or like the most, you know, important game as well. Wait, where did Nightmare Foxy get so much experience? Wait, Glaceon died! Wait, Glaceon went down to Nightmare Foxy, who's now level 11 as well. Huge mistake by Eeyore. I just realized, yeah, you guys are right. Wow, that's a huge mistake by Glaceon. Froggy looking in for the Slowbro Night Move. Blastoise Unite, eject buttoning, and he's gonna hit 3. But there's no chance in these team fights with the Zorak. He has no chance. Gets blown into pieces again. 2 people are down. 3 people are down. 4 people are gonna fall. Froggy has nowhere to go. That's a quad route, triple KO for the side of the Venusaur. And Delphox also just has to run away and abandon the team. 50 points are gonna go in for this Venusaur as well. Oh my god. He's gonna get level 13 already. Unless Zorak can make it there in time. No, he can't. And he gets knocked up. He doesn't have enough damage right now. But he has Unite Move, right? He has Unite Move. He's going to finish off Blastoise. That's 2 KOs for MYS. That's 3 KOs for MYS. And this could be the comeback fight somehow, actually. Rice goes a bit too deep for the Venusaur to score. And 4 of them get taken down. Okay, MYS is still in it. They are still in it. Oh boy, 223 points of Rice to 174 of MYS. 15 seconds for the Regieleki to spawn. And now they're back in it again. Emu level 12.5. Zorak level 12. Delphox only still level 11 though. He's still very far behind. Needs a lot more experience to be a late game threat. Still got that level 13 Venusaur. And it looks like they're just going to give up this Regieleki and just farm the experience. Why not? Yeah, they're just going to score 40 points on Snorlax instead. They're like, okay, have fun with Regieleki, guys. We're just going to walk up and score 40 points. And we know Blissey's also going to score another 40 points. So, Regieleki, guys. Claps around for the most important objective in the game. It lost them 80 points. So, huge success for there. Oh, they get Blissey at least. Okay, they do get Blissey. So, Regieleki for 80 points. I think that's a very good trade. They should have had someone defending that. I mean, yeah, we can obviously backseat game, but sending 5 people towards the Lecky is just not worth it. And it's already done. So, pretty much, they got Regieleki and lost 80. They won minus 80 points. Guys, that's pretty good, right? Winning minus 80 points. Huge objective value right there. And now we have Rayquaza spawning in 15 seconds. MYS still. Can they get another victory this time around? They're decently far behind in points. And Rice for the first time, I feel like, is actually ahead in a game when it comes to late game fights. So Rice is actually ahead. for the first time in the 5th game today. And the final deciding one as well. Can AXQ this time stay alive though, unlike last game on this Venusaur? That's the question. Rayquaza still at full HP, Glaceon still picking up a blue buff. Venusaur is actually kind of close to 14. And Glaceon does at level 14 right now, so... Still age gonna happen. Slowbro, Snorlax only finding one heavy slam onto Slowbro. That's not gonna be enough. Yang actually Mystic firing forward or flame charging forward takes a icy wind to the face, drops to half HP. Mystic Fire lands onto Blaster, is not doing all too much damage, and MYS might just go for this Rayquaza now. Rice should be a bit more aggressive. They're just letting them kind of walk in. But I think they know they just, if the Rayquaza flip happens, they actually are superior with that Venusaur Unite move. Oh, Venusaur might be caught right here. Bliss Assistance goes through, knocks up 3 characters. XQ, the Blastoise Unite hits 4 as well. The teamfight is completely breaking out. Venusaur, can he stay alive? Yes, he can stay alive. And MYS gets wiped from this planet. They ace MYS, and Rice might just be winning. They're the kings of the last 2 minutes, apparently. They're the kings of the last 2 team fights. And they're gonna take the victory. They're gonna take Rayquaza. Venusaur just living through everything there. This time not getting taken down. But Eeyore with his Glaceon for sure, having incredible games. And Team Rice, they're going to be the champions of SEA. They are going to be the champions, and Venusaur finally winning a game today. It took 5 games for Venusaur to win one. But we have done it. And this time it was absolutely deciding. It was absolutely deciding. So, alright. They stick to it. They were like, okay, last game was a bit unlucky, guys. We're gonna do it again. And it worked out. So he's gonna score another 100 points. And Rice with a 2 best-of-3 wins today. They're gonna be the champions. They take down 5,000. They're gonna be the first seed of the SEA region. They take down Renaissance. They take down MYS. Impressive. 5 games of Glaceon. Maybe the Glaceon was just something they should have considered at some point, because Eeyore just picked Glaceon over and over again, and he did so much damage in every single team fight. Absolutely incredible. Glaceon is a strong Pokemon. The Zoroark really not too effective this game. I didn't feel the Zoroark either too much when I saw him pick it. And congrats to Team Rice for being the champions.